We have 3 clips here from MSNBC showing very positive news for Hillary Clinton before the 2016 election. Let's take a look.
Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton's main super PAC is putting a temporary hold on television ads in 3 battleground states. According to Bloomberg, Priorities USA is suspending advertising in Colorado, Pennsylvania, and Virginia until at least the end of September. The news comes amid Clinton's strong showing in the latest wave.
This clip is from August, by the way. How did that work in Pennsylvania? They're not even running ads at that point in Pennsylvania. How'd that work out?
And we should emphasize, again, this is a moment that many there tonight certainly will not have expected. It's a development that will confound the pundits, the polling universe, and sort of that we didn't really see as much as we saw with Brexit. People thought they weren't going to be surprised again. It looks, in fact, we almost know that we are looking at very much the same night tonight.
Meghan Murphy, I've been watching you go over the data from Pennsylvania.
2016 election night was magical. It was incredible. Just the amount, the odds for Clinton going into the night, and then for Trump to pull that off. 2016 is a tough one to beat.
Of swing state polling up 11 in Colorado, 14 in Colorado, 11 in Pennsylvania, and 13 in Virginia.
So, Mark, I mean, that's obviously huge news.
It's stunning. When we learned about this yesterday, I literally couldn't believe it. It takes a lot to make me that incredulous, but to take TV ads off the air in the first 3 weeks of September in those states suggests a degree of confidence that can Trump win without these 3 states? Mathematically, yes, but very difficult.
But you look at the polls, and not only is she...
He also gets Pennsylvania. Add that into the equation.
We are going to make this decision now. The Fox News decision desk has called Pennsylvania for Donald Trump.
By the way, this guy on screen, Mark Halperin, he has a new show with Sean Spicer and a guy named Dan. I think it's actually pretty good.
Blowing him out. He doesn't have field operations out there.
Or TV
He's not
ads
micro-targeting. He doesn't have TV ads. So why spend the money where you're up by 14? The new Cook political report, they were going state by state in the Electoral College. Right now, if you believe everything you read, yeah, she's got 272 locked down as of now.
Yeah, that's right. And the new Electoral College rankings from the Cook political report show Hillary Clinton already projected, as Joe just said, over the 270 vote threshold needed to win.
Here's a fun one. Here's Joe Biden certifying the 2016 election and going over the Electoral College results.
The whole number of electors appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538, of which a majority is 270. Donald Trump of New York has received, for President of the United States, 304 votes. Hillary Clinton, the state of New York, has received 227 votes.
With 76 electoral votes still in the toss-up column, Clinton is estimated to have 272 to Trump's 190. The Republican nominee could sweep all of the remaining electoral votes and still come up short.
Let's look at that really quickly. I mean, look at that map and somebody tell me, what's the state that Trump wins that's blue or shaded blue?
Well, I mean, look, it starts with Ohio and Florida. He's got to come back in those states.
Right, but no. I'm saying even if he wins, he could win under this scenario. He could win Florida, Georgia, Ohio.
And CNN projects Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida.
It is the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. They are going to go to Donald Trump.
We have a major projection right now. Donald Trump will take Ohio.
Iowa,
Nevada. That's why I say it starts with...
And lose.
Yeah.
I'm saying and still lose, though. I'm saying, look at the blue states. What blue state does Donald Trump have a shot at? I mean, Pennsylvania, he's down double.
Pennsylvania, I think he's got a shot. I'm not an expert, but I think he had a shot.
Digits there. Virginia, he's down double digits there. North Carolina.
Virginia, by the way, was actually quite close on election night. Clinton ended up pulling it out, but on election night, it was not a sure thing for a while.
He's down 9 points there. New Hampshire.
North Carolina. Just, it's shaded in blue. He's up, or Clinton's up by 9. North Carolina.
And we are about to make a major call. Fox News decision desk is now projecting that Donald Trump has won the state of North Carolina. And that is huge for Donald Trump.
He's down 15 points there.
He didn't win New Hampshire, but it wasn't a 15-point swing.
There was always going to be a challenge for any Republican in the Electoral College. Because
then, of course, Michigan, Wisconsin. I don't even think they really get mentioned in this clip.
And we won Wisconsin, and we won Michigan, and we won Pennsylvania, right? And that person is doing the map. And that person was saying for months that there's no way that Donald Trump can break the blue wall, right? We didn't break it, we shattered that sucker. We shattered it.
The Democrats right now are dominating, and Trump right now, because of his problems with certain voter groups, doesn't have an obvious path. He needs a national comeback. He's not going to pick off individual states given the current national deficit.
Donald Trump needs a comeback, you say?
In New York City, take a look at our running tally of the electoral vote. Anderson, this night is turning out to be a real nail-biter.
All along, the Trump campaign has been saying that Florida's a must-win for them. And I mean,
they can't win without it.
Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida.
You know, I'm guessing that the people in Brooklyn, I can see their fingers.
That's
probably,
the Hillary Clinton headquarters.
Yeah, fingers probably bleeding because there's no more nail to bite.
I wouldn't call anything encouraging for Hillary Clinton at the moment, to be honest with you, my friend.
Wolf, the scene here is so different than it was a few hours ago when people were happy and relaxed.
Rising up saying it's time to listen to us. It's time to listen to us in Michigan and Wisconsin and work for the people.
Hillary Clinton has called Donald Trump to concede the race.
Wow. Okay, we'll move to another clip. This clip is also from August of 2016.
Tough guy.
Frank Brony writes in the New York Times, Hillary's summer of love. It's looking more and more like Donald Trump is the best thing that ever happened to Hillary Clinton. He's definitely the strangest. Dozens of prominent Republicans have come out and said that they'll vote for her or consider it.
Where have we heard that before?
Several Republican politicians and former Trump staffers took to the stage at the Democratic National Convention last week.
Behind a podium, advocating for a Democrat. And that's because I love my country more than my party.
Vote for our bedrock values and vote for
I'm going to make a video on all these Republicans that wanted Kamala to win. This is so funny. They're 0 for 2 on that strategy. I wonder if they'll try this again in the future.
Despite our supposedly intractable partisanship, a swelling group of highly visible leaders is putting country before indiscriminate allegiance to their party.
That is almost the exact same language Kamala tried in 2024. I believe it was country before party.
With her new Republican ally by her side, Vice President Harris hit 3 battleground states today. Former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney helping Harris pitch a country over party message that reaches for voters across the aisle.
We need a healthy two-party system. We need to be able to have these good, intense debates about issues that are grounded in fact.
It's actually incredible to look back at that in 2016. The Democrats apparently learned nothing from history on that one. And final clip for this video. This is also in August of 2016. Let's go. Trump troubles in South Carolina.
Hot off the presses. We are breaking this news right here, right now. You're going to think I'm kidding. But the presidential race appears to be tied in South Carolina. Yes, I said South Carolina, not North Carolina. South Carolina.
We can call South Carolina for Donald Trump right now. The decision desk calling South Carolina for Donald Trump. And that puts it into his column as well.
Not a swing state, not a story, just a monotone. Trump has won North Carolina or South Carolina. No big deal.
Well, now we can exclusively report tonight that brand new polling from the Feldman Group, new polling that we're reporting for the first time tonight, shows that the race between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton in South Carolina is not only close, it is literally tied at 39-39. That is in a four-way race.
Look, they're just polls that make you question what is going on. Obviously, the most recent one was that Iowa poll from Seltzer in 24, but
this past weekend, Harris fans, however, did get a boost when the Seltzer poll
carried out for the Des Moines Register newspaper shows Vice President Harris ahead substantially of her Republican rival, 3 points in that state, Iowa.
Right there, Trump wins the 6 electoral votes of Iowa, and so we can see the breakdown there with about half the vote counted there.
But anyway, with that said, I'll finish the video. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and have a great day.